This year, in communities across America, the relationship between African Americans and local law enforcement officials has been stormy due to the killings of several black men. Now, for the second time in recent weeks, major protests have erupted following a grand jury's decision not to charge a white police officer in the death of an unarmed African American man. VOA's Carolyn reports.
Demonstrators gathered at New York City landmarks Wednesday to protest a grand jury's decision not to indict a white police officer in the death of an African-American man in July. The U.S. Justice Department says it will investigate whether Eric Garner's civil rights were violated when Officer Daniel Pantaleo put him in a chokehold while arresting him on suspicion of a minor crime. New York's medical examiner said Garner's death shortly after the arrest was due to chest compression and ruled it a homicide. On the sidewalk near where Garner died, one woman responded to the grand jury decision with disbelief.
You gotta be kidding me. They didn't indict him? Why? Where's the justice at?
New York area lawmakers also responded with anger. Congressman Hakeem Jeffries.
What more does America need to see to understand that we've got a problem in this country as it relates to the relationship between the police and communities of color, which far too often results in the death of unarmed, innocent African Americans such as Eric Garner.
In Washington, U.S. Attorney General Eric Holder announced a Justice Department investigation.
Mr. Garner's death is one of several recent incidents across our great country that have tested the sense of trust that must exist between law enforcement and the communities they are charged to serve and to protect.
Protesters at Times Square later marched to Rockefeller Center and Columbus Circle. At Grand Central Station, about 25 people staged a die-in, lying down on the floor. Passers-by had mixed reactions.
I don't understand how is that a protest? They're bothering other people from getting home.
There's clear-cut evidence that he was in the wrong and that he should be going to jail.
It is very upsetting that the officer wasn't indicted, but you know what? As a black female, I didn't expect her to be indicted, and that's sad to say.
Further protests are planned. Carolyn Weaver, VOA News, New York.